How's it going, people? For today's video, we're going to be checking out the new Nutter. Wait, oh shit, that's not it. Wait, what's her name? just pretend I didn't say that. For today's video, we're going to be checking out the new Flutter constructor. You'll be able to get her as a reward for completing one of the Survive the Horde weekly challenges. This week we have the Storm Surge challenge. A couple things I should point out, which I didn't know until last night. You can also get Hotwire from Survive the Horde. You'll just need to complete any Survive the Horde. Doesn't matter what the power level is. And we'll review him next. Like I said, for this one, we're going to be checking out Flutter. Her standard perk is called Wisp Light, and it makes your Plasma Pulse kills summon a wisp up to 8 that orbits you for 15 seconds.
What the hell? What is this? What is this, some kind of gag?
No, that's orbit.
Huh?
You have your own gravitational pull.
Oh, that's a bunch of crap.
Dealing 37 base damage on hit. Her commander perk is called Wisp Light Plus, and it makes Plasma Pulse kills summon a wisp up to 8 that orbits you for 20 seconds, dealing 112 base damage on hit. For her abilities, she has Plasma Pulse, Bull Rush, and Going Constructor. And here's what she looks like when you first get her. Anyways, let's go ahead and max her out. Alright, so we just maxed her out, and the only accessory we got was this back bling, and we got this after the second evolution. So this is what she looks like when she's fully maxed out. And while we test it, we're going to use the Happy Holidays team perk so we can spam her Plasma Pulse as often as possible. And for our support team, we have Plasma Specialist Isa, Lockbot, Birthday Penny, Vintage Tech Penny, and Cyberclops. And the mission we're going to do is this power level 140 Ride the Lightning, and Mystic's going to be helping us out. Before we get into the gameplay, I do want to test it out and see what it looks like. In order to activate it, you will have to drop your Plasma Pulse. As you can tell, once we dropped it, we now have these little butterfly things flying around us, and they kill any husk that comes within their radius. They almost sort of remind me of phantasms a little bit. So that's what the Wisp Light perk looks like. Now we're going to go ahead and test it out against some Mist Monsters. Next up, we're going to try it out against this Taker. And I just want to see how much damage our Wisp Light deals by itself. You'll get more of the butterfly things when you get more kills with your Plasma Pulse. So first we're going to kill these guys. Now we just need to wait on the Taker and see how much damage. Oh! Dude! We killed the Taker in about a second or two with just our little butterflies, man. I did not expect that much damage from butterflies.
Oh, here's a blaster.
Next up, I want to try it out against the blaster. And in order to get the most butterflies, we need to get at least 8 kills with it, because you'll get 1 butterfly per kill and it goes up to a total of 8. And yeah, we killed them within like 2 or 3 seconds using just our butterflies. So it definitely deals a lot of damage when you summon a total of 8 wisps. So it looks like we're dealing 33 and 67,000 damage every time the wisp hits the smasher. And we were able to kill the smasher just using our butterflies. Also, for whatever reason, when a teammate's butterflies disappear, you'll see a bunch of red circles on your mini-map. Usually that means that Husk destroyed one of your buildings, but it looks like it could also mean that your teammate's butterflies have disappeared. Also, I did test it out against a troll, but it doesn't look like it'll deal any damage to trolls. Alright, so I noticed our butterflies were dealing physical damage, and with our original loadout we were dealing between 30,000 and 67,000 damage with our butterflies. I do want to try to max out our butterfly damage, so we went ahead and changed our loadout. We're using Blast from the Past, so that way we don't have any shield. And we also added Prehistoric Isa and Jurassic Kin. That should increase our ability damage. We also added Swamp Knight and Willow to increase our ability damage, and we kept Vintage Tech Penny. So with this loadout we should be able to deal even more damage with our butterflies. Now we're going to go ahead and load in and test it out. Alright, let's try it on this blaster. 35,000 and 70,000, and I think I saw 100,000 in there somewhere. Yeah, I dealt over 100,000 damage. I guess when it crits, it goes like from 35 to 100,000. I guess we'll go ahead and kill this smasher with our new loadout. It looks like most of the damage numbers are between 35,000 and 70,000. And it seems like every once in a while you can get over 100,000 damage using our current loadout. But most of the damage numbers are between 35,000 and 70,000. Kill me.
What are you waiting for, huh? Ooh.
Oh, it does still work when you're down. That is pretty good. So the butterflies will continue getting kills even if you get downed. Yep, it also works when you're on your hoverboard, so you can actually travel long distances and continue getting kills even if you're on your hoverboard. Her little butterflies will also deal damage through the Riot Husky shield. Alright, so it looks like we got nature enemies on this first wave. I mean, her plasma pulse does deal energy damage, so it's not a big deal. But her butterflies deal physical, so it's not going to be as good against the nature enemies compared to regular enemies. But yeah, I did tweak my loadout. I went ahead and added Birthday Penny back to our loadout, just so we can use our plasma pulse more often and get these butterflies to trigger more often. But honestly, when it comes to Flutter, I'm really surprised by how much damage her butterflies deal, or wisps. I did not expect them to deal this much damage. We were able to kill takers really fast as well as blasters. It did take a while to kill the smashers, but when it comes to everything else, I mean, as long as you can get 8 wisps, it's pretty much going to melt anything you come into contact with. You definitely want to make sure that when you drop your plasma pulse, you get as many kills with it as you can, because the more kills you get with it, the more butterflies you get and the more lethal it's going to be. I was also surprised to see that it continues dealing damage even if you're dead, and it also continues dealing damage even if you're on your hoverboard. Didn't expect that to happen, but yeah, you can technically continue getting kills even if you're down. The only thing I wish she had was the decoy, because if you got the decoy, you can group them up better and get more kills with your plasma pulse a little bit better. That's sort of the only thing I wish she had, was a decoy, maybe instead of going constructive. I feel like it would synergize with her butterflies a little bit better. But yeah, in terms of damage, it's a pretty good ability, people. It sort of reminds me of the phantasms that you would see with some of the Halloween heroes. It kind of works similar to that a little bit. Ah, we would get more elements. Damn it. We also got flingers. So apparently using your going constructor will act like a decoy if you pull the shield out. So I'm going to try to pull them all here. Oh, yep, it does. It works as a decoy. But I don't know. I feel like the regular decoy would be a little bit better. A little bit easier. But yeah, look how easy it is to kill. I feel like this is a really good hero when it comes to missions like destroy the encampments. If you can get like a lot of Husta grouped up, I feel like she can kill a lot of them very quickly. She may also be a pretty decent hero to use for Survive the Horde, because you'll get the... Oh, yeah, let me test it on the mini-boss. Let me try to get some kills here. Test it on this mini-boss. Alright, here I come. See how much damage we deal? It is a nature mini-boss, so we're not going to deal as much damage as we was earlier. 17,000... 35,000 when we crit. But yeah, man, if she had a decoy, that would have been perfect. Alright, I got butterflies. But yeah, you can see his health and how much damage our butterflies are dealing. So we should be able to take him out here. There we go. It took us a couple of butterflies to kill him. A couple other things I want to point out is they did add more locations in Survive the Horde. Instead of 4, we now have a total of 10. And you can also get the new Hotwire hero by just doing 1 Survive the Horde. Doesn't matter what the power level is. So we did go ahead and get Hotwire as well. We'll review him next. But yeah, those are a couple things I didn't mention in yesterday's video. There's more locations, and the new Hotwire hero is available as well. But in my opinion, I would definitely recommend getting Flutter. She's a really fun hero to use, and her butterflies are actually really good when it comes to killing Husks. Again, you just want to make sure that you get as many kills with your plasma pulse as you can, so you get the maximum amount of butterflies. Because if you just get like 1 or 2, they don't really deal a whole lot of damage. But if you can get 8 of them, then you can kill everything really fast. But yeah, I would definitely recommend getting her. Again, the way you get her is by doing any Survive the Horde weekly challenge. This week we had the Storm Surge challenge, so if you do that, you'll get her. It was still going even on the victory screen. We still had butterflies going. But yeah, that'll do it for our first Flutter gameplay. For those of you who have tried her, let us know what you think about her in the comments below. Let us know what kind of loadouts you all came up with, and if you all found any cool tips or tricks when it comes to Flutter, let us know about those as well. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. Before I go, I did want to give a huge shout out to everybody who's been using creator code A1, and I also wanted to give a shout out to our YouTube members. Anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.